right, rock forward, rock back, rock left, rock right. Yo, and it's your boy Neako. I'm here at Crack Distributors and CDR and PNC Radio. You already know. Rubix Cube Blue Edition, Green Edition, Red Edition out right now.
You're starting to get a buzz on the internet, on the blog scene. How does it feel getting this love now? You know, especially after having 2 solid projects before it coming out.
Yo, it feels good. I'd rather it be that way. That it's just, you know, the Red Edition come out and it's just automatic, just booming. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Red Edition, I ain't really have that much blog presence. The Green Edition, I had a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We worked as hard as we could to make people see it. But, you know, like each project, I had a different person that was coming in and supplying that aid of marketing and teaching me how to strategize my, you know, my marketing approach is getting my music out.
No doubt. And when you actually first got into the game, you were with Sycamore, I believe, the famous firm. Yeah. Are you still with them, or are you still going? Nah. So it's 100% independent right now.
Yeah, it's just, you know, Neako, Team Olympics right now. That's it.
No doubt. And so tell me about how was it coming off a situation where you were just getting into the game, and now this project is really dolo, and try to really focus on yourself and your own music.
It's just more control. Like, even before, like with the Red Edition, like I had a lot of control because like I was in the studio, just me, you know what I'm saying, like everything. But now it's just like I felt like once I got that exposure, that I felt as though like everybody else that I was watching was getting. I like, you know, just to be here right now, I was like, yo, I want to be on that show, or damn, I want to get on this blog or that website. And I said, like, when I finally get that opportunity, I know that people are going to catch on. Because the Red Edition was so like, that's like the lost tape. Like, it's like people be asking me, when you going to do a Red Edition? I was like, I did one.
Yeah.
To the Green Edition, when that came out, it just was like, people started catching on, but it wasn't as much. So with the Blue Edition getting as much attention as it's getting, like, I'm happy. I'm glad I had to put out a tape, put out another tape. 3rd time's the charm. Like, I'm happy it happened that way rather than like straight out the gate. Like,
just straight out the gate being popping all over.
Yeah, like, nah, man.
And people can find the Red and the Green on your website?
Yeah, I have NeakoMusic.com, but if you go to NeakoMusic.com /mixtape, like in all lowercase, it's like, you know, we have the Blue Edition here, the Green Edition, the Red Edition, available for download.
That's all right there.
Yep.
No doubt, man. Go and cop that ASAP. We're going to be getting into some more Neako right now. When we come back, I want to talk about Newark, Jersey. You know, that's my hometown, so I gotta talk about that. Man, let's get into some new Neako right now. Right here on CDR, Crack Distributors Radio. This is Falling Star, produced by Vertical Jones. Keep it locked. Let's go. We're back in the building. That was Wiz Khalifa Weekend featuring the boy Neako, man. Did you actually produce that too?
Yeah, that was on my Green Edition. Okay. And then when he dropped Bar, it's like he put that joint on there and another joint on there featuring me and Young Jerry. So yeah, that's my man. It was a good look, man. That's my homie.
No doubt, man. And you know, hearing both of y'all on the record together is crazy. And you actually been producing. Is it longer than you've been rapping?
At the same time. I always tell people that, like, 13 years old, I started with like Fruity Loops. Like, I started rapping, and maybe like my mother told my uncle, who was like working at Def Jam doing something, and he came over and we had like a whole dinosaur computer, and he put Fruity Loops on there and was like, yo, you can make beats on it. I'm like, word? And I had like a little Casio keyboard hooked up, and I was just making these crazy, stupid, weird beats. They was just like so weird, but I was rapping to them.
He's honest, he's being honest.
Like, word.
Listening to the actual Blue Edition though, it has a mood to it, a certain feel to the entire joint. Was that on purpose?
All of them. Yeah, all of them is like that. Like the Red Edition is like more soulful. Okay. Then the Green Edition is like real space agey, and it's like a lot of ambient sounds. Yeah. And then the Blue Edition is just really like, I wanted to capture, because I noticed with the Green Edition it was so personal. I couldn't capture those people that was going to these nightclubs, or your average Hot 97 consumer that listens to the radio all day, like that girl that goes out every Thursday. I didn't have those records, so that's why on this one, like I have like I Could Be, I have like Rock On, I have like Looking Like Somebody, like And then, but it's all based around like a cold feel. Like,
okay. Now I want to also go on. We talked about this before you got here. The artwork for your project is also I think that's one of the biggest eye catchers for a lot of people who go online and download your music. What's when you think about what you want to see? Is it you or is it just the artist, or how does it work? It's like collaboration.
It's really like a collaboration. Like I come shout out to my boy Dejan of the Classics. Like he produced it too. Like they produce like most of like Joe Budden stuff. Yeah. So it's like. I don't know, like it was like around the green edition. I knew he was crazy with the artwork. I'm like, yo, I got this idea. My tape sounds like this. I want it to look like this. And I was like, yo, I'm just gonna wear this suit I got, and yo, maybe we can make something. And then I told him like I want it to be like this. I want to be flying and jumping. He was like, all right. And he did it. Wow. So the blue edition, I'm like, yo, I want it to be real cold. Like I want the whole feel to be real cold. And then I came and I told them I just wanted to stand out. Like if somebody is gonna skip past my post or something, at least they remember like, yo, that was crazy. Or at least I can get a chance. They might download it or they might listen like, this dude is consistent with the artwork. Let me see what's up. So
but you're from Newark, New Jersey.
Mecca.
You know I had to talk about that. That's where the boy is from. I'm usually by myself when it comes to, it's like Harlem heads in here or Brooklyn heads and people from Yonkers. So, and I feel a little bit at home. A little piece of home is here. So we're gonna talk about Newark, man. Tell me a little bit about, how do you relate Newark to your music? How do they both come together? Especially, people really don't know about Newark and the violence that goes on. And, growing up there is really hectic. How do you translate that through your music?
It's there. Like every line, everything is Newark. Like you know what I'm saying. What I'm going through. As far as what my peers is going through, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole, that's like what I stand for. Because I just feel like we not on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I try to just do everything in my power where like, yo, this is where I'm from, this is what I represent. And I don't know, I feel like everybody always say, yo, if you come up in this place, you can come up anywhere. That's anywhere. Yeah. But, Newark is just like, it's like another place. Once you cross that bridge or that tunnel or however you get there, you know that shit is. You know that you're in another place. It's totally different. So it's like to come from there, and even if I stopped today, God forbid something happened to me and I couldn't. Once I leave here, I couldn't go forward. At least I know I'm one of the few that at least made it this far in this generation. Because we don't have nobody.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like that's what I'm really striving for, to make that stamp. And open that door for the other talented people that's like right there.
You mentioned something about clothes, and I was going to ask you something about that. So just style in general. A lot of artists, they have the flow, they have the lyricism, but there's just no style to them. It's just like the equivalent of a bum on the corner rapping. How important is your image to you? I mean, for a Newark dude, no shots.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's not the norm. Come on.
Yeah, you know what she's talking about. Oh man. You're
no shots, but y'all know.
Nah, Sean,
if you're from Newark right now and you're wearing old mommies and all that craziness,
big t-shirts,
you back home feeling a certain kind of way.
Maybe it's talking about you. I just gotta be honest.
North Face, Steve Tex. It's a certain look, but I don't know. It's like style come along with who you are as a person. Like I did that whole phase like in 05 and 06 probably, and then I don't know, like you change with time. So it's like I don't think you should be running around like I rap, so I gotta just dress like this. So it just comes in. What's your, like I just brought this hat for $8 down the street. You know what I mean? Like out that store. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this Stay Chris is my brother Lee clothing line. It's just, I don't know, like I'm a cool dude. Like I just wear clothes that I feel comfortable with, pretty much fitted, you know what I'm saying, nice clothes, you feel me? So if somebody, I want to just be able to look like, even though I'm a rapper, I don't look like a rapper.
Right. You mentioned early on that it kind of took 3 projects for people to catch on. And having gone that route, now that you've had the marketing tips and things, what do you think it's going to take for you to continue to now that people have caught on, what's it going to take to continue to be hot?
Man, it's like Jabari say, man, like everything is about impact. Like I think that's the dopest thing I learned in 2009. If you stop, then you don't want the future. So I feel like if I want the future, I just gotta keep going, keep not putting out music as far as oversaturating, but I put out a project, standing behind it and supporting it. You know, people put out a project and then just fall away from it, and that's it. It ain't gonna grow legs on its own. You gotta put it everywhere. And there's mad people that don't know about me. Somebody new hit me up every day. Like, yo, I just heard your project. I was sleeping on it. And I'm like, oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just got to keep pushing. That's it.
This is UGK for life and we ain't playing no games. Better play with yourself like a free code. This Bumpy and Neako. And everywhere we go, they know the rock on. Rock on. Yeah, nigga, they know the rock. Rock, 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 rock.